Hey everyone, it's good to see you again. This is my best camera angle yet, don't you believe? Sorry if it's a bit echoey. Obviously I'm not in my normal room, I am in my bathroom. And today I'm going to be cleaning my brushes and my beauty sponges and just kind of showing you guys how I do it, what's my kind of like prepared method and just kind of how I clean things. I'm using a couple different methods and different cleaners and stuff like that, so I'm going to kind of show you guys what's kind of like the best result. I have a few things. I have some paper towel, I have a face washer, I also have a towel. This is just to help dry off brushes and the paper towel is to help clean. I have a bunch of sponges here that I'm going to clean. I have this little, what is it called? It's called an egg, a laundry board egg. I got this from Daiso, which is a Japanese store here in Cairns, and this is just to help clean the bristles, really get in there and get all the dirt out. I also found this, which is a face exfoliator or a little cleanser kind of thing, and I thought I might use this as well just for some of my really small eye brushes. I thought this might be a bit more delicate on them rather than using this, which has quite some large kind of divots and things like that. I have a Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, which I know is a lot of people's favourite cleanser for brushes. I've never used it, but I'm going to give it a go today and see what it is like. I really like this because it sticks like down. Anyway, I have some coconut milk shampoo, a little dish to put things in, this makeup brush cleaner, which I believe is Jazz or Makeup by Jazz's cleaner. I think she uses it on her brushes because she's a makeup artist. I got this from Daiso as well, and I also got this one from Daiso. This one is for specifically like puffs and sponges, so I've already tried that. I'll give you my opinion. I have this brush cleanser spray. This one is by H&M. It's a pretty good spray. I'm just going to show you kind of how I work it and how I get to use it. I have all my dirty brushes here. I have all my dirty brushes, so there's face brushes, foundation brushes, and eye brushes here. And I also have some coconut oil. So I'm just going to place you back over here and we'll just get started. So I cleaned this makeup sponge. I used the Daiso cleanser. To give you an idea of what this sponge actually looked like. Beforehand, pretty much looked like this. So it was very dirty, it was quite stained, and this is the after result, which I think is really awesome. I wanted to test it out on the Real Techniques beauty sponge because I didn't really want to risk damaging my beauty blenders, even though I have so many of them. So yeah, I'll just show you guys how you do it. So I'm going to grab this beauty blender, which to be honest I don't know what the colour of this actually is supposed to be. I can't remember if it's supposed to be the nude shade or the white one, so hopefully we can discover it. Clearly I have not cleaned it in a while. It is very, very filthy. So yeah, let's just get to it. So the direction of this cleanser is to, the cleanser says to apply it to a dry sponge. So I'm just going to apply an amount kind of all over it and then just massage it in your hands and rinsing under water. You can see it's already starting to kind of come clean. So I'm just going to turn the tap on just a little bit, kind of wet it a little bit. I think it's supposed to be white. Just kind of massaging it, getting that detergent really in there, trying to get every kind of speck of foundation out of it. I'm sure this is going to be pretty stained afterwards because I haven't really washed it in a while, so it's supposed to be white. What do you know? That really does clean it pretty well. I'm just going to add a bit more of the detergent on the tip and on the base. I'm pretty sure the base is stained. When I cleaned it last time, it was pretty stained. So I'm just going to rinse this off now. Squeezing. that I clean beauty blenders or sponges in general is to grab the sponge, grab a damp sponge, it doesn't have to be damp, but obviously just kind of dampen it, and using some shampoo. So I have the OGX Coconut Milk shampoo. Just get quite a large amount on there, and I'm just massaging that through as well. It does work really well. It's a really good way of getting deep in there and cleaning it. This is going to become a really nice bright pink like it's supposed to be. Just a really quick way of cleaning the beauty blender. I mean, it's really clean. It's just clear liquid coming out. It's a little bit stained again because I don't clean them very often, which isn't exactly a great thing, but we shall get over it. I have this makeup cleanser spray from H&M. I know that the Cinema Secret one is one of the most popular ones that I know of. Also the Beauty Blender one, but apparently the Cinema Secret one is good because you can pretty much use the brush straight away, which is really good. So I'm just going to spray this cleanser just on the tip of the brush. Running out a little bit. And just wiping that onto a paper towel. This isn't the best way of cleaning the brushes. Personally, I don't really like it all too much, but it's a pretty good fix for if you're traveling for a while and you need it kind of just like a quick way to keep your brushes fairly clean throughout the duration of your trip. It's a pretty good cleanser. It's not the best, obviously, but it does a pretty good job. So it's gotten most of the shadows kind of out of it. I can spray it directly onto the paper towel as well and do it that way. You can see it's getting a little bit more off, but yeah. A way that I've been cleaning my brushes ever since I got them is taking a dish. This one's just a ramekin. Taking shampoo, so I'm going to take the coconut milk again. I used the Tresemme shampoos for quite a while. They're really good, the Tresemme ones. Again, you kind of want to splurge a little bit with makeup brush cleansers because if you get cheap ones, they kind of damage your bristles and things. And then I'm going to take this organic coconut oil and just adding, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons worth into the shampoo. I'm just going to mix that together, just using my hands, you know, casually. The reason why you add the coconut oil, or oil in general, I think olive oil is a fairly common one, is because you want to keep the kind of natural oil, or not natural oil, but you want to keep the oil and softness in your bristles. Once you shampoo them, it kind of takes away the softness, kind of takes away or strips it down a bit. With adding oil, it kind of builds that back up again. So I'm going to use my little fancy dancy egg thing here, slip it in my fingers, and I'm going to just take a makeup brush. This one's actually probably going to be stained because I have blue shadow on it, which is a real big pain in the butt to get out. So I'm just going to dip my brush in that solution, turn on the water just a little bit, and just start rubbing it kind of against the top part. You can see that made such a big difference in the brush. It is pretty much mostly clean. I would say it is clean, it's just a little bit stained. And then I'm just going to take a face washer and just kind of dry it off just a little bit and kind of just make sure it's all together. And then I'm just going to set that brush aside and just letting it sit, because you don't want brushes to be like this or washing them tilted upwards, because the water will get down into the barrel and loosen the glue on it, and then you'll have a very hairy mess. For your face now, I'm going to use this for just a smaller eye brush. So once again, dipping it into the solution, turning on the tap just a little bit, and it's as easy as that. It really is. It's such a quick little cleaner. Just squeezing the bristles softly. You can see that is like brand new pretty much. I'm just going to go sit that aside and keep going. I still have quite a few brushes left. This is the stuff that I have left. I'm going to now try this one here. If it doesn't damage my brushes, I'll be very, very annoyed if it does. So it just says to pour this into a container and then dip the brush in like I've done previously, and then just kind of use circular motions. Ooh, it's very liquidy. It doesn't really look like it's like thick. It's very, very liquidy. Okay. So I'm going to start with some eye brushes. I'm going to use this one because I don't really use it that much. It has a very strong smell to it. Ooh. It kind of smells like a liqueur, like a cherry liqueur or something. Okay, and that's pretty clean. It's quite nice. A big face brush now. This is all of my eye brushes here. I quite like this cleanser. Again, it's only cost $2.80, so I mean it's really good. I do really like these for cleaning rather than my hands. I just feel like it's a lot easier to use these. Obviously you don't have to, your hand is free. These cost money, even though they were really cheap, but I definitely recommend this one for eye brushes. I think it's like pretty much a necessity for me from now on. For the larger face brushes, I did use my hand quite a bit because I thought they were actually, it was easier to use my hand than this one. But yeah, all my brushes are nice and clean now, so I'm just going to let them sit there and dry. I have all of my face brushes just over here. It's sitting on a bar stool. It is sitting on a bar stool. It has like a little slant to it naturally, that's why I'm not kind of tilting them. Yeah, they're all nice and clean, ready for me to use again soon. So, and then my beauty blenders and sponges, which I am really impressed with this cleaner. I thought it did a really good job of cleaning the sponges. I do like the Beauty Blender cleanser for specifically the Beauty Blender. You can kind of see this one is the one I used it with. So definitely a lot more brighter, which I like. And yeah, I definitely recommend just getting some shampoo, some coconut oil. I think olive oil is a good option as well. And just kind of using those because they're a lot cheaper than, say the Beauty Blender cleanser. I think it costs like $30 or something. The shampoo costs, yes, it costs like $20, but find a decent one. Tresemme, they only cost about $10, so they're a good option as well. H&M spray, I think it's good for traveling specifically. That way, like if you're traveling for a while, you have to clean your brushes. I definitely, I definitely recommend this one as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well so you don't miss out on other videos. And I will see you guys next time with my clean brushes. Bye.